Air National Guard of the United States Air Force now present the Air National Guard Band of the South Symphonic Band. We are also joined by the airmen of the Air National Guard Band of the Midwest throughout this tour. We are a group of musicians that live from central Wisconsin to southern Georgia, from Washington, D.C. to Oklahoma City, and all points in between, but come together once a month to perform our mission with excellence. Please help me welcome our commander and conductor, Lieutenant Colonel Roger Mills, and the Air National Guard Band of the South. America's wars, they are also forging relationships overseas and within our own communities while protecting our homeland. This unit's mission is to tell their stories, and when we are deployed, to give them a little taste of home. We would like to thank all of the Guard men and women deployed currently and the others willing to make that sacrifice. Now, we hope you enjoy as we celebrate our freedom and our nation, the United States of America. Very much. We are again so thrilled to have you join us for our 50th anniversary. Speaking of the anniversary, I know there are a few of our former members that are here tonight. Would you all stand so that we can say thank you very much? I know there's one down here, over there. Thank you guys so much. Thanks for what you did to make this band happen. We're closing out our annual tour with tonight's performance and several performances in Dollywood tomorrow, but we'd love to hear from you. Feel free to check us out on Facebook or Instagram just to say hello. Our next selection captures the heart of the Old West. Written for the 1972 John Wayne film, The Cowboys, new film composer John Williams, with soaring melodies and Copland-esque intensity, elevates the film to a new level of majesty that is unparalleled. Williams is able to harness the beauty, adventure, loneliness, and triumph of the film, as well as the Old West. So partners, sit back, look into the setting sun, and enjoy the Cowboys. you guys enjoy that one? Our next two selections will be a journey of genres. Our first, Metro Dances, is a programmatic work depicting life on the highway. Oh wait, no, that's not how that goes. Sorry, hold on. Oh wait, no. Just life on the highway. A journey like no other, unless of course you're stuck in traffic trying to get to Buc-ee's. We'll follow that up with a journey to the golden age of Broadway with a tribute piece dedicated to the music of George M. Cohan. Cohan, almost 100 years ago, penned tunes that got America through the Great War with tunes like Yankee Doodle Dandy and Your Grand Old Flag. Before we begin though, if you've ever been in the military, you know what it's like having one officer in the room, much less two. Oh, we have officers in the room, sorry. Well, as we are joined by the Band of the Midwest, they had to bring their commander along too. All jokes aside, Lieutenant Colonel Brian Miller is a fantastic conductor, and it has been absolutely amazing working with him this past week. So please help me welcome Lieutenant Colonel Brian Miller to the podium as he conducts the band in Metro Dances and Star Spangled Spectacular. duty to fight America's wars while still protecting our homeland. A third mission of the Guard is to strengthen the bonds with our allies. In working with our allies, we maintain a balance of power that deters aggression and promotes global security. And once again, the Tennessee Guard are out there doing exactly that. Firefighters of the 164th Airlift Wing out of Memphis, alongside our Bulgarian Air Force counterparts, while at Graf Air Force Base, put in place best practices while managing emergency response to flight line incidents. This valuable alliance with Bulgaria and operations like Falcon Responder strengthens Tennessee's position with our global partners, as well as opening the door for mutual support and partnerships, and demonstrates a continuation of transatlantic solidarity. The Guard continue to build crucial bonds with our allies while still staying prepared for and executing their global and domestic missions. Our domestic mission is to tell the story of the Air National Guard, and while doing that, to bring and share our musical gifts with you. And next, we would like to bring a different kind of gift and share something very special with you. It is our flag, a stalwart sentinel of freedom. Whenever and wherever the conflict, our flag has stood at the forefront of our serving men and women. Now we share with you a military tradition with the folding of the flag, while the band performs Frank Tikelly's An American Elegy. Our honor guard this evening is Technical Sergeant Tony Watson and Staff Sergeant Nathan Williams. Was originally founded. The portion of the flag denoting honor is the canton of blue, containing the stars representing the states our veterans served in uniform. The canton field of blue dresses from left to right and is inverted while draped as a pall on a casket of a veteran who has served our country in uniform. In the Armed Forces of the United States, at the ceremony of retreat, the flag is lowered, folded in a triangle fold, and kept under watch throughout the night as a tribute to our nation's honored dead. The next morning it is brought out and, at the ceremony of reveille, run aloft as a symbol of the enduring nature of the American spirit. The first fold of our flag is a symbol of life. The second fold is a symbol of the American patriots, the lifeblood of liberty. The third fold is made in honor and remembrance of the veteran departing our ranks, who gave a portion of life for the defense of our country to attain peace throughout the world. The fourth fold represents our weaker nature. By recognizing the challenges that we face, we develop wisdom needed in times of peace as well as in times of war. The fifth fold is a tribute to our country. For in the words of Stephen Decatur, our country, in dealing with other countries, may she always be right. But it is still our country, right or wrong. The sixth fold is for where our hearts lie. It is with our heart that we pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. The seventh fold is a tribute to our armed forces, for it is through the armed services that we protect our country and our flag against all her enemies, whether they are found within or without the boundaries of our republic. The eighth fold is a tribute to those who have given their lives so that we might live in freedom. The ninth fold is a tribute to womanhood, for it has been through their faith, love, loyalty, and devotion that the character of all men and women who have made this country great have been molded. The tenfold is a tribute to Father, for he too has given his sons and his daughters for the defense of our country since the birth of our nation. The 11th fold represents equality. In the words of our Declaration of Independence, we hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal. They are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights. Among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. The 12th fold recognizes the spirit of selflessness. As John F. Kennedy inspired the nation with the words, "Ask not what your country can do for you, but what you can do for your country." And last, to freedom. Because without freedom, there is no honor. Without honor, we are not Americans. And on this, we vow that as long as this flag flies, we salute you. Is completely folded. The stars are uppermost, reminding us of our national motto, "In God we trust." After the flag is completely folded and tucked in, it takes on the appearance of a cocked hat, reminding us of the soldiers who served under General George Washington and the sailors and Marines who served under Captain John Paul Jones, who have been followed by their comrades and shipmates in the armed forces of the United States over and over again, preserving for us the rights, the privileges, and the freedoms that we enjoy here today. Would Master Sergeant Retired Zach Williamson please present himself to the honor guard to accept this flag on behalf of this wonderful audience. To pay tribute to those of you here tonight that have served or have had family members who have served. Please, as you are able, stand and be recognized when your service song is played. And just in case you've forgotten what it sounds like, Lieutenant Colonel Miller is going to come up and help you out.
United States Army. United States Navy. The few, the proud, your United States Marine Corps. Your United States Coast Guard. Your United States Space Force. And just one more left. True Blue. Your United States Air Force.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Lieutenant Colonel Roger Mills, Commander of the Air National Guard Band of the South, the other officer. And just wanted to take a minute to say thank you so much. We're so happy to see so many of you here, so many friends, so many family, and members of this community coming out in celebration of this season. We'd like to wish you a very happy and safe 4th of July. I'd also like to ask your help for just a minute of indulgence to say thank you to a couple of people. Up here on stage, he was just doing announcements. Lieutenant Colonel Miller, would you please stand up? I could not ask for a better friend or a colleague to have done these last 2 weeks with. It's been an absolute pleasure. My only regret is we're not going to get a chance to do it again. Would you please stand if you're in the band of the Midwest? Ladies and gentlemen, would you help me thank them for their presence? Folks, it's been an absolute treat. I hope you've had nearly as much enjoyment as we have working with you all. And finally, James, as you're back there on the soundboard, we're just getting a little bit of feedback on these monitors off this mic. Ladies and gentlemen, would you help me welcome back to the mic your MC for tonight, Technical Sergeant Wayne Farnham, to finish out our program, starting with a reading on American the Beautiful.
4th of July, 1776. And the Declaration of Independence is my birth certificate. The bloodlines of the world run through my veins because I have continued to offer freedom to the oppressed. I am many things and many people. I am the nation. I am 305 million souls and the ghost of millions who have lived and died for me. I am Nathan Hale, Paul Revere, and Alexander Hamilton. I stood at Lexington and Concord and fired the shot heard round the world. I am Washington, Jefferson, and Patrick Henry. I am Independence Hall, the Monitor, and the Merrimack. I am Lee, Grant, and Abraham Lincoln. I am John F. Kennedy and Martin Luther King Jr. When freedom called, I answered, and I stayed until it was over there. I left heroic dead in Flanders Field, on the rock of Corregidor, on the windy beaches of Normandy, on the bloody hills of Vietnam, on the burning sands of the Persian Gulf, and even today, all over the globe. I am the lakes, rivers, and hills of East Tennessee. I am the sandy beaches of Florida, the snowy peaks of Alaska. I am the Golden Gate Bridge and the Grand Canyon. I am forest, field, mountains, and desert. I am the quiet villages, and I am the cities that never sleep. I am the ballad dropped in the box, the roar of the crowd, and the voices of a choir in a cathedral. You see the lights of Christmas in me, and hear the strains of Old Lang Syne as the calendar turns. Yes, I am the nation, and these are the things that I am. I was conceived in freedom, and God willing, in freedom I will spend the rest of my days. May I possess always the integrity, the courage, and the strength to keep myself unshackled, to remain as a citadel of freedom and a beacon of strength to the world. This is my wish, my goal, my prayer. 246 years after my birth, I continue to be the United States of America.
I had to start again with just my children and my wife. I thank my lucky stars to be living here today, because the flag still stands for freedom, and they can't take that away. I'm proud to be an American, but at least I know I'm free. I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. I proudly stand up next to you and defend her still today, because there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. From the lakes of Minnesota and to the hills of Tennessee, and across the plains of Texas, and from sea to shining sea, from Detroit down to Houston, from New York to LA. Yes, there's pride in every American heart. It's time we stand and say that I'm proud to be an American. Well, at least I know I'm free, and I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. I proudly stand up next to you and defend her still today, because there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA.
for you this evening. On behalf of the Governor of Tennessee,